Thank you guys for watching the Animal One Guys YouTube channel. If you like my content, leave a comment down below. Ask me questions, let me know what you liked about it. And hey, click on the little like button. But please, if you want, go ahead and subscribe, because it helps my channel out. That way you can stay up to date with all my videos. And if you want, click on the bell icon to get notified. Right? Right? Huh? 1 out of 2. Not bad. Let's talk about bonding with our reptiles and give an update. There's Reptile, almost 3 years old, but I've had him for about a year. Look at him. Look at him. He sees I'm in the room. My Cuban rock iguana. This was a very popular species of iguana and very popular reptile because they're so smart and they bond so quickly right away. If you put the time, and the time doesn't have to be a lot, guys. It does not. Half hour a day, every other day, you can get it so easily. I'm in the room, he's going crazy. So, now this is also important though because I didn't get him as a hatchling, right? Remember, I got him as a rescue. And people want to know, how is he doing? A rescue because he wasn't wanted, too much hard work. And you know, you can look at my first videos of him, of petting him, of getting in there, and we're going to show that today. Let me get the camera on the tripod. Look at him just looking. Get the camera on the tripod. I like to put the tripod in Tortellini's enclosure, but sometimes Tortellini tries to attack my feet. Let's see what we can do today. Swing it around. Well, we're in here. I don't know how long it'll last. We got a good angle. All right. So the first thing is, I'm in here and he's always excited. Now sometimes he thinks food and he'll try to lick me, wants to know where the food is, but I'll show you how I feed because he comes out onto me and sometimes very rapidly. Oh no, Tortellini's going after the tripod. Tort, wait a second. Oh God. No, it's not food. He's biting it. Wait. Oh God. Don't do that. Get away from it. Ugh. Go away. Oh, he's getting heavy. I moved him in the corner. So normally I just extend my arm like this, and he will dash up it, dash to my shoulder. I mean, in an instant. What if I move the tripod to the top corner here? I want to get a view where you'll be able to see what's going on, but also Tortellini will not kill the camera. Give me a minute. All right, we zoom out a little bit. I think we got my arm in frame. It's fine. So this is how I like to build the trust. I julienne long bits of veggies, whether it's this or par-cooked sweet potato, even fruit though, and he sees it. And I go like this, and I have this, and normally he'll come up, but when he was first there, he would eat. It wouldn't even come on my hand. I'd have to put this in there in my hand here. Then I would get him here, and then here, and then here. So he gets excited, and he'll start like licking and thinking the food's here, and I gotta move this. But I just want you guys to watch what happens. There's the excitement. Here he comes, here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, there he is. Yep. And let him just eat. He's done this all on his own. You saw I didn't pull him out. Have another one cued. And then when he's eating, pet him. Pet him. Okay, he's done eating. And that's something you get with having these long but thin pieces. Is look, he's eating. So I have time. And then what I do is I put him back. That's also important. Just like this. He could go right in. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Kind of push him off. Get him in there. Yeah. So see that truss that was built? He comes right out. Then I'll hit him with the greens. We're just going to hit him with, look at him. Look at it. It's like an animal. Look at that animal. Tortellini is eating his tortoise chow. So I may be able to get the tripod at a different angle. Yeah, he's like, where's my food? But food is a great way to build trust with these guys. There's a handful of turnip greens. We're going to just throw that in there. And then we're going to give them those pets. We're going to give them those pets. And these pets. And he loves these pets. We're going to pull on his tail. We're going to mess with him, move his heat mat. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. He's down here. Come on, boy. This is a great way to see this trust relationship. Now, this was a non-infant that I was... That's Tortellini just destroying the tripod. This was a non-infant that was a complete rescue. Didn't know me from a hole in the wall. And now I have this type of relationship with him where he actively crawls out onto me, where he lets me pet him like this. These guys become friends so much faster than any other reptile I've seen. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. And that's a key. Mess with him. Do things. Because especially if there's going to be feelings and parts of his body that maybe he doesn't like being pet, that are maybe more sensitive. The tip of his tail, his nose, his head. He may get scared of things coming from above. See how he does that still? That's that third eye. See the shadow that's being cast? And he becomes scared about it. That's okay. That's fine. Because remember, that's the natural instinct for them. And that's normal and that's fine. What we want to do is desensitize those things. So instead of him running to the corner like he used to when I would come in the room, instead of him running in his hide or in the back corner up there, he comes here. I'm just standing here. There's no food anymore. He could even go eat if he wanted to. He's smart. He's watching me. He's like, what are you doing with this camera? How are you petting me? And now you don't... This method works for every type of lizard there is, right? It doesn't have to be, oh, I'm showing you the Cuban rock iguana. Because of this species' intelligence, yeah, it works quicker because of how smart they become, and much quicker if it's a male compared to the females. The females of lizards tend to be more timid when they're smaller like this. I think it's only because of size, and as we know, females take longer to get larger. They're just sexually dimorphic. But this still works for savanna monitors. It works for black-throated monitors. It works for your bearded dragons, and bearded dragons actually pick up quite quickly. But for smaller lizards, you have to remember that they reach their full size much larger, right? A bearded dragon by 2 years old is pretty much full grown. Reptiles always grow their whole lives, but they've got, 85, 90% of their growth on. Okay, this guy's not going to hit full grown until about 10 years old. Now they get their growth spurt. They have 2 growth spurts. They have their first growth spurt between 3 and 5 years old. And then they get their second growth spurt around 10 years old. And then that's when they'll hit, the majority of their size. So you can hit this faster, but it's more limited with a bearded dragon, where this guy will, be named, trained, walk on a leash, follow you around, things like that, climb up on you, simple commands. A bearded dragon will learn some of those things. They'll just be more simple, but they won't learn it as fast, but they have a cap for when they hit it. And if you've had multiple, you know how it goes. All right, so there's my update on Reptile, the rescued Cuban rock iguana. He's doing so amazing. He is so intelligent, probably more so than we would like as humans. But if this is one lizard, if you said, I want one lizard, the smartest, I want to work with, I want a dog, he's going to eat on a leash, it's a rock iguana, whether it's Cuban rock or it's rhino. You pick. Take care, everybody. Thank you guys for supporting my reptile rescue family.